Oh goodness! Hey, hey! Black people always late.
Who's that? Who's late? I'm on time.
literally, yeah, right. That's
I
an
mean,
African time.
I
I'm
mean,
sure.
hey, when we say 10 o'clock, we mean 10:10. You gotta give us a little grace period.
Always late. Always
Hey,
coming late.
the
Good morning. Good
professionals,
morning.
the professionals say, if you're on time, you're late.
Oh my goodness. I'm so excited to be with everyone today that's tuning in. I am Lady B Bless, and you are
Bajja B.
That's right. And together we are the morning show. And this is just an intro to us and what we do. And I'm going to tell you guys a little about myself. I am a radio personality. I've been one for over 20 years. I've done radio in Chicago, North Carolina, offline, Loyola University. I've done radio here, and I've been online for over 13 years in Africa radio. I do a lot of things, but music is my passion. I love music. I love to talk, right? I love to run my mouth. So I'm basically always talking. So radio is always good for me.
Yeah.
I'm not so much as a video girl. So it's like with COVID, I had to reinvent myself and start doing live and coming to video so you guys could see the double chin and all of that, right? You can't see the double chin through the voice, right? So with video, it brings a different.
I don't see it.
You don't see it?
No.
Aww.
No.
Bajja.
You're good. I don't see it.
So it's really good that we could reinvent ourselves. So I do a podcast called Lady Be Blessed, Conversation and More podcast. And where I talk to everybody, people around the world. I talk to men, women, that's doing things that are change leaders. I have conversations with them because I feel like conversation is like the essence of life. When you sit down, I always say good food, good wine, good friends, and good conversation is the essence of life. So my podcast is called Lady Bless Conversation and More Podcast. And Bajja and I have been friends for years. I think we can't even count it.
Oh
Like
yeah.
when a dinosaur roam, we were friends, like riding dinosaurs together or something.
Oh yeah. It's been many,
So I'm gonna
many.
let Bajja tell you a little about himself.
Well, I don't do much as you do. I'm just the tip of the iceberg.
Bajja, you do a lot. Stop.
Nah, I'm a DJ, and I do radio DJ and I do clubs as well. I'm a photographer / videographer. Now I've started a podcast called the Cutting Up Podcast, whereby we just, talk general talk, giving each other advice and in the name of fun, So I believe that's how we get. Sometimes that's how you get the message across. Have fun as well and deliver the message while you're having fun. Because nobody want to be so serious and have a screw face and you know what I mean, and just you want to have fun and let make people laugh and deliver, and land your points. You know what I mean? So yeah, I think I'm more comfortable doing the Cutting Up Podcast. So hopefully I can get you in so you can drop some gems on us. Let it be blessed. On the Cutting Up Podcast.
Yeah, I like to cut up.
Yeah. So basically we cut up. You know what I mean? But at the end
You
of
shoot
the day,
the shit. You guys sit around and shoot the shit, talk about you cutting up.
Yeah. At the end of the day, it's about the main message after you know what I mean? It's like, what are we talking about? You know what I mean? So, so what else do I do? Nothing. You see, I'm just a regular guy.
He says nothing. We're gonna discover a lot more about that.
You brought me into the radio scene, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I love the radio, love the DJ. That's why we get along. We have a lot in common as far as music is concerned, and dealing with people. Oh, by the way, Bajja's from Zimbabwe. I'm Guyanese. Yes. I'm from Guyana, but I work a lot in Ghana. In Africa. So I met him when we first started the radio station. It was Zin Cab Radio, bridging the gap between Zimbabwe and the Caribbean. Because at the time, the person that I owned the radio station was Zimbabwe, was from Zimbabwe. And that's how we started. That's how Afro-Carib Radio started. It started out as first it was Zin Jam Radio. And then it became Zin Carib Radio. And then when I bought out the rights to it, I named it Afro-Carib Radio. Appropriate. So we play all music from all over Africa. But we have a great show lined up for you guys today.
Yes. Yes.
I'm very excited. So we'll take a music break and then we'll be right back.
All right, we'll be right back.
Love Radio. 5D Radio Flex. Sweet Soca.
I go drink water and mind my business. Drink water and mind my business. I go drink water and mind my business. Drink water.
But I want to start out with this song because people don't know how to mind their business. I was gonna start out with this song. We need to stop. I be sipping my wine and minding the business that pays me. Let's see.
I mind my business. Who me? I don't watch people, man. I'm looking for house and land. Who me? I don't watch people things. I's a queen. I have my own king. Or some of them that stalk the most, like they know it all. Ask them how they get their Gucci purse. I go drink water and mind my business. Drink water and mind my business. I go drink water and mind my business. Drink water and mind my business. Me and them can't be English, that has to be French. Or some of them just talk the most, like they know it all. But if the ground water slip and I fall, it's them so go like go drink water and mind my business. Drink water and mind my business. I go drink water and mind my business. Drink water and mind my business. Me and you are no beef. I is the police and you is the thief. The people you think is your friend, them only they cause you have money to spend. Or some of them just talk the most, like they know it all. But when your head hot and can't see your way, who you just call? I go drink water and mind my business. Drink water and mind my business. I go drink water and mind my business. Drink water and mind my business. I go drink water and mind my business. Drink water and mind my business. Who me? I don't watch people, man. I looking for house and land. Who me? I don't watch people things. I's a queen. I have my own king. Or some of them just talk the most, like they know it all. Ask them how they get their Gucci purse. I go drink water and mind my business. Drink water and mind my business. I go drink water and mind my business. Drink water and mind my business. Me and them can't be friends. I fight the battle and Jah give me help and strength. Now it's we. That can't be English, that has to be French. Or some of them just talk the most, like they know it all. But if the ground water slip and I fall, it's them so go like go drink water and mind my business. Drink water and mind my business. I go drink water and mind my business. Drink water and mind my business. Me and you are no beef. I is the police and you is the thief. The people you think is your friend, them only they cause you have money to spend. Or some of them just talk the most, like they know it all. But when your head hot and can't see your way, who you just call? I go drink water and mind my business. Drink water and mind my business. I go drink water and mind my business. Drink water and mind my business.
The Crystal.
Aye. I love that
People
song.
don't know how to mind their own business, yeah?
You know, people don't mind their own business anymore. Huh.
See, but the thing is, when you put your business out in the public, yeah, then we're not gonna mind our business. We just
we're gonna be minding your business
Right,
and
so-
your family business and everyone else's business around you. But that's the thing, though. People, I think a lot of people they have a lot of time on their hand.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at the world, the way the world has shifted a lot. You know what I mean? Like socially, you know.
I feel people are very social and accurate now. It's like it's very hard for them to have one-on-one conversation. You know why? Because they're looking for the right emoji to use.
Right. It's like that's the thing of the past no more. You know what I mean? It's like
It's like
again, you know, like you can't, man. When you have a conversation with people, it's like they got to have a cell phone in their hands. You know what I mean? They got to have some kind of gadgets. You know, you can't have a one-on-one and just chop it up.
it's
That's the thing
it's a
about
lost art. It's becoming a lost art. People don't read anymore. Attention span is used to be like 30 minutes. Attention span is what, 10 minutes, or the
yeah.
or the length of a TikTok video or a short. Everything is 60 seconds, 30 seconds, and then they're moving on.
B, remember when we used to memorize phone numbers? You think
Are
right
you
there?
trying to tell my age, Bajja? Shame on you. Shame on you. Shame on you. Who used to memorize phone calls? Me, I've already had cell phone for my life.
Man, we used to memorize phone calls. Phone numbers. I used to memorize like 15, 20 numbers in my head.
At
But
one
now
time,
I can
you used
barely
to
remember mine. You
know the number by heart.
Yeah. We
You
used to have
know
a
the number.
we used to have a dictionary book going to the club. We had pen and a book. You know, you have a little book, like to see who gets more numbers.
I remember pages.
Yep, yellow pages. You used to go in the club, and then you see everybody with a little notebook and a pen get numbers.
Writing down numbers.
Like we're writing notes. You know what I mean? How to dance, how to wine. You know what I mean?
And don't lose that paper.
Oh man, that's a fight.
Don't lose that paper.
No.
Yeah, it's lost. We don't. It's not like that anymore.
Actually, many of
It's
these
not like
kids
that.
nowadays, they were created from them days. Yeah.
Yeah.
From the dictionaries.
Those were your days, Bajja. I'm only 34.
I embrace my age. Like, yeah. You know, it's a blessing, you know, to get
It
to
is.
our age. You know, it's a blessing nowadays. Things are so crazy.
When I look at the young people, they're confused. And we want to talk about my book. When I talk about digital detox, it's gonna be a human crisis in the next couple of years, especially now with the metaverse come in and everyone is stuck on a device. There's nothing set up to trigger people that they're addicted. Like, you know, when you're an alcoholic, right? you know when you're addicted to drugs, heroin, meth, whatever the case may be. How do you know you're addicted to your device? How do you know you're addicted to, your computer, your cell phone?
Yeah.
So there's signs, but there's nothing set up, and no one is talking about it because now devices are big money. So why would they talk about it? You think?
Right. Yeah.
So it's a very serious thing. It's a very serious thing. So
yeah, it all revolves around money.
Everything happy pocket, happy life. Come on.
That's the singles talk, huh?
And here's Sirius. Sirius is like, I'm not sure I understand what you're saying. Always in the business.
Oh, Siri? Oh, Jesus Christ. You know they are listening.
Sirius is all in the business. I tell you. So
she knows this.
Always. So any hot topics, Bajja? There's so many of them. Where do we start?
We didn't talk about this African, the young and rich African.
Hey, did you watch it?
I watched the first episode. That's all I can talk about. What I'm seeing right now. You said how many episodes are there? 8?
There's 8 episodes. I watched it all, but I rewatched episode 1 last night. I tell you, what do you think so far? Let me show some clips, right? Let me show the trailer. And so, ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about this new show on Netflix. It's called Young, Famous, and African. And we have Africans, it's centered in Johannesburg, but we have Tanzania represented, Zimbabwe represented,
Nigeria,
Tanzania, represented. And so what they did, they said that they wanted Africans who were affluent, right? Or young Africans that were affluent, or like making money and living like the life, like the African dream. All right, there's an African dream, just like the American dream. There's the African dream, and I'm all for that. I'm all for seeing wealthy people in Africa. My feelings are still mixed on the show, but we'll discuss it as we go. There's pros and there's cons to doing this type of show, so we'll see. So let me show the first trailer.
We have been together through and through. We've celebrated milestones with each other.
I got you.
We've been through ups and downs with each other.
See drama.
When you call, we respond and we pitch. We turn up.
Does that kid sound so low to you?
Living the
You raise it up?
lifestyle that you want to, honey.
Cheers to the bling bling.
Johannesburg is literally a port for every country.
I like seeing the flash.
In Africa, that's where the money is.
Being rich and famous is not easy.
This one here.
Are the transactions?
Gold digger is what my trolls like to call me. The world we live in is a place of dreams. From the squads we roll in, yes, baby, to the clothes we wear, to what we drive, and of course, who we date.
Let's just find out who everybody is tonight.
We're actors, singers, and stylists.
Everyone here is a big deal from where they come from.
Not one person here is a weak biatch.
Some of us are on the lookout for love.
My AK is lion, Simba, so I want to hunt. I know myself. I'm a player.
I want to
Our
hunt.
relationships are hella spicy.
I've been married twice now,
They
so
made it
I
sound
consider
so-
myself experienced in relationships.
Quentin is one of the most unromantic people I have ever met.
What the hell does that mean?
I'm done.
Here you go.
And us women,
DJ
we're
Naked.
powerhouses.
Yeah.
That is from the name DJ Naked. Who?
There, the confidence is way too high and it causes intimidation.
We fight hard because we are
DJ Naked.
you mean slowly?
And he DJs this close. So
No, it's Naked DJ. It's not DJ
swag
Naked.
for days.
okay. Naked
This
DJ.
one.
Of fashion.
He ain't
no
naked.
swanky, no style.
Swanky.
Not like I'm looking forward to seeing naked, but
But I'd consider myself a gentleman in trade.
And what would friendship be without any tension?
Is this just your natural personality to just piss people off?
I have zero time for drama. I'm quick to slap a bitch. If you're gonna come at me, come with facts, or just be ready for something to just go down.
You can't tell my husband I'm insecure.
When it comes to my family, I don't play around.
You guys are dividing this party and dividing this friendship and this group.
I know him before you invite me.
Oh!
Now the world is gonna see everything that they've been missing out on.
young, famous in Africa.
Yes, Bajja, yes. Come for the glam and stay for the drama.
I see.
You got a favorite character yet from the first episode? Who are you looking forward to seeing more?
I'm biased, but that guy from Tanzania,
Diamond Platinum.
I want to see
Diamond
him more.
Platinum is big.
Oh yeah, he's a big artist. He's a very big artist, and a lot of people sleep on him.
Yeah, but he's a millionaire.
Yeah,
So,
the thing is,
he's
with
making
him-
music in Swahili language, which is the largest language in Africa. So on the continent of Africa, he's really big. You see, because
Yes.
he's making music for his people, and I don't blame him. He
See,
could go
he's-
anywhere in Africa, yeah?
Yeah, he's very smart. He's very strategic because, like, he goes to each and every country in Africa and find the hottest artist and then do a song with him. So automatically that plugs him in that country. You know, he came to Zimbabwe and did a song with Ja Praiser, and Ja Praiser was the hot guy at that moment. So automatically it plugged Diamond in. You know, he's got Nigeria, he's got a lot of feature songs, you know what I mean, which is
Yeah.
kind of slick.
I looked him up on a lot of the music streaming site, and I'm like, whoa, he has a large following. So Bajja, I'm gonna send you a link. If people want to join the chat, they could join the chat on Telegram. So I just sent you the link. We're streaming live on afrocaribradio.com. I am ladybeblessed.com, which is also on YouTube. Afrocarib Radio on YouTube, Lady Be Blessed on YouTube, and we're streaming live in the Afrocarib Radio Telegram chat. So, Bajja, if you go to WhatsApp, I've sent those links to you. So
Yeah,
anyone
right
could
now.
log in, they could join the conversation, and they could send us a chat. And we are live on all of those locations. So if you guys want to log in and send us a chat, we are there. Right now, we're talking about young, famous, and African. I love some of the characters. For me, when I look at shows like this, you know what I like? I like to see the surroundings. I like to see the restaurants. I like to see the area, the streets, where they choose to shoot these type of shows. I mean, is it going to be, we know how situation is in South Africa.
Right.
And I think in one episode they go to Soweto, which was very interesting. I was very happy that they took the time to go to Soweto.
I like that.
Yes,
They just
yes.
not
So that's
checking
one of
the-
the things coming up. They go to Soweto.
Right.
As far as the glam, I personally felt a lot of it is over the top or too over the top. Right? We could still be classy and we could still show our money by not being gaudy.
Yes, I think that was the the criticism that actually I had when I was watching the first episode. I think
Mhm.
they were doing too much. You know what I mean? Trying to incorporate the American lifestyle. You know what I mean? They see a lot of these shows out here and they wanted to do the same thing. You know, but when it comes out from an African, it looks fake. You know, it's not
Right.
real. You know what I mean? Just be yourself. You know, you
Yeah.
don't have to act like you're an American yet. You know what I mean? You're
Well, they
African. I
say
know
South Africa is the USA of Africa.
South Africa, yes,
They say South Africa is the USA of
it
Africa.
is.
It's like it would be, and when they say South Africa, they're absolutely incorrect. They should just say Johannesburg.
Right.
So Zimbabwe was represented. I think Kaya's boyfriend
Kudzi.
Kudzi
Yeah.
is from Zimbabwe. We don't
Yeah.
know if he's a money launderer. We don't know if he's a scam man or what. We just don't know how he makes his money.
Right.
What do you think?
You know what? It's too early, but
Right.
usually when somebody makes a lot of money, especially in our culture, in Africa, they say there's some kind of scheme that they are running, like nobody can make money genuinely. You know what I mean? That's the mentality that we have to, do away with. You know what I mean? Like he's young, he could have been, because there's a lot of diamonds, there's a lot of gold, there's a lot of minerals that actually we are allowed to, you know what I mean, to go dig for these things. And then a lot of people made money from that black diamond, from gold. So we don't know. We don't know.
Right.
There's a lot of money in the African community, but we just don't show it. We just don't come out and show it. You know what I mean? He's showing it, so that makes him look like he's an outsider, like he's involved in some kind of scandalous scheme. You know what I mean? But it might not be it. I don't know. It's too early to. I only watched the first episode, so I need to find out. Yeah, I'm curious myself.
Yes. Well, every week we're going to discuss a new episode. So we have 8 weeks of material on Young, Famous in Africa. I'm going to show one more intro, one more clip from the show. You guys will have an idea.
To us, being more fabulous, gorgeous, making more money. Look out, folks. Here they come.
I don't really care. I'ma be a billionaire like
This is Santon, Johannesburg, the richest square mile in Africa.
Not one person here is a weak biatch.
be a billionaire like
We're African all-stars.
To be young, African, and famous, that's the most beautiful feeling.
I don't know what you do to men. Men never get over you.
Girl, it's the Ugandan sauce.
You gotta give me some of that shit. They call me
I
the
know
OG,
that's right.
and I'm just a winner in general.
I know myself. I'm a player.
You will know about me.
I feel it.
Let's see what the vibes are.
I always come out on top, and that makes me a boss lady.
being rich and famous is not easy.
You messed up.
Diamond has kids with this woman.
He said, I want to jump your bones now.
Zari's looking good.
How could you break the bro code? You don't touch your friend's ex.
Keep your hands off her titties.
Whoa!
It just went 0 to 100 real quick.
I want castles where you expect to see princesses, but you are getting this. There's some bones to be picked between the women.
You can't tell my husband I'm insecure. How do you know him?
You are very insecure. Pow. And he is not even my type.
Pow.
You think this is gonna be fire?
So much fire. Let's go.
You're coming across as a little girl.
Is this how we want everybody to speak? You guys are dividing this friendship and this group.
Follow and like and shut your mouth.
We're in the thick of the war.
Bye, bitch.
Have a nice day.
Shoot me right now.
I'm in the league on my own. Rock my body to the bone. Watch when I get in my zone.
Straight to the point. Following like and shut your mouth. Moo. Following like and shut your mouth.
They are dressed in ball gowns and hat to go to lunch.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like they're doing a little too much, but I guess what, you know what I mean? That's
But you know what, Baj? It's like, I mean, the world needs to know. The world needs to know because Africa is yes, there's poor and rich in Africa, but the rich is very rich.
oh yeah. There's
The
no
poor
middle
is
class.
very poor. But even here in America, America is say because they have a middle class.
Right.
But if you are not in that middle class, you're trash, you're ghetto or you're trailer trash.
Yeah.
And that goes straight across the board. So in America, the rich are very rich and the poor are very poor. And the middle class is just they got one foot being poor and the other foot being rich. And they're
Right.
trying to balance it.
True. Yeah, there's no middle class in Africa.
There's no
It's
middle
like,
class.
either you got money or you don't. When you got
The-
money, you got a lot of it. You have a
That's
lot
it.
of it.
Money is the language.
It is. And
Happy
I don't
pocket,
agree with
happy
people when they
life.
say, oh, you don't need money to be happy. I mean, yes, but to an extent, but you need money to get you by, you need money to get all these things. I mean, money is actually the focal point.
Money make things happen.
To make things happen, yes.
It makes things happen, no doubt about it. And when I say the world needs to know is that we don't it's Africa is not a place where there's dying babies with pot bellies. Everyone lives
No.
in a hut. There's monkeys walking around everywhere. Jump like I remember a couple years ago, I was talking to this girl. She said she won't go to Africa because lions are walking everywhere.
People
She
are
doesn't
eating.
want to be eaten by a lion.
See, but the thing is, that's actually I get that from a lot of African American, you know, I mean, people. Not saying that they're ignorant, but they need to, they need to do a little bit of research because
Right.
they think that people are still walking out there naked, and you brush shoulders with a lion or a giraffe. Like, hey, you know what I mean? Like it's crazy how they think. You know what I mean? Like, hello, good
Where you
morning,
have a
Mr.
pet
Lion.
lion? No,
Good
we
morning,
don't have
Mr.
pet
Lion.
lions in Africa.
Good morning, Mr. Lion. Top of the morning.
Good morning,
Yeah.
Mr.
Yeah,
Lion.
it's crazy. It's crazy that they need to they need to educate themselves when it comes to that.
It's education and being more aware. You know, it's these are not things that's taught in the schools, so it misses them.
But you know what? We have no excuse nowadays.
Right.
You got so many avenues to go to refer yourself to. You got
Right.
internet. You know what I mean? And a lot of I'm gonna talk about my experience. When I talk to a lot of Black Americans, they're ignorant of the information. You know what I mean? It's like the more you talk to them, it's like the dumber they get. It's like, maybe I don't have patience. You know what I mean? So it's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. That's what needs to be talked about, actually, even in the schools. But it's not gonna happen.
But it also has to be the willingness.
Right.
The willingness to learn, right? The willingness to learn and accept. I know there's a thing now where Black Americans don't want to be called African Americans. They just want to be called Black
Americans.
Americans. And
Right.
they're the descendants of slaves in America because they were here first and they were here before the Indians and this is their land. And I'm like, the confusion is great. It's Irish people will come here and they will stick to the Irish heritage.
Right.
Even if they were a lot of Irish, Scottish, they came here on as indented service, right? And they maintain their nationality. I don't see a Chinese person saying, no, I'm American. They
Right.
would let you know, even though they were born here, they will let you know that they're Chinese first.
My roots are
their
from
roots.
China. My roots are from Asia. You know what I mean?
Right.
You gotta embrace that. If you're Black, your roots, period, are from Africa.
Yeah, something went wrong there in the geno pool, but it's gonna be hard to correct all the misinformation that's been fed
Right.
to us along the way. It's a lot, and it starts with the young people. Like, you have kids, I have kids, so we need to make sure I don't have kids anymore, like they're grown. But I gave them enough information. I always tell people the best gift I gave my kids was freedom from religion.
Yes.
For me, I felt that was the best gift I could ever have given my sons was freedom from religion.
Right.
Talking to a German woman the other day, and she said she's lived in Africa, precisely Uganda, for 20 years. She said the saddest part is how Africans have allowed religion to make them weak.
It's true. It's very true. Christians, it's crazy. It's
Christians,
crazy.
Muslims, all of it.
I go by this philosophy whereby it's like, okay, when you look into the Christianity lifestyle, it's like you are promised good times and good life after you die.
So they don't.
I'm like, it sounds like a mumu. What do you mean? You want me to reserve? You want me to reserve my? Okay, you want me just to be okay by not? Let's say, blessed are the poor, for they shall inherit their wealth in heaven. Okay, I don't know anybody that ever died and came back and confirmed.
And told you how it was, Bajja.
It's okay to be poor on earth. You'll be good once you die.
That's what they use, the slave masters. That's what they use to keep them in line. And it's still being used today to keep people in line. It's a form of control. So even with this mentality that they have about money, I don't need to be rich here because I'm rich in heaven. I don't need money here because my money is in heaven. And it's like, you're going to suffer and die, and you'll be in the ground before you realize that there's no such thing.
And then you're not gonna realize it, probably not.
Right? Because there's no conscience when you're dead. Yeah.
Yeah, your kids, your grandkids, now they're still, they need to enjoy what you left behind, but you're content of just being poor. You know what I mean? And yeah, that was used to actually control slaves. Even when they slept, like, okay, if I slap you on one cheek, you turn and give me the other cheek. Physics alone doesn't allow that. Physics,
you know what I mean? I would give you
for
2
every
hand
action.
slaps.
Yeah, that's what it is. For every action, there's always opposite or equal reaction. You know what I mean? Like, physics alone says it's impossible.
Turn the other cheek.
Turn
like
the other
how?
cheek. Like, slap me on the right, and I'll give you my left one.
Come on, let me slap you.
Right.
Turn the other cheek. Let me slap the other one too. Like how?
Exactly. You know what I mean? So all that mentality has to be, we have to undo all that.
Right.
But
if you don't do it, you're ungrateful. If you don't do it, you're a sinner.
Oh yeah, Christians will send you to hell in a rocket.
Right.
They'll send you to hell so fast. Like, oh my God, you're going to hell. Like, how do you know my relationship between me and the Creator or the Supreme?
Everything.
You're going to hell.
Everything is you're going to hell. And for me personally, I think people do not take responsibility for their own action because of religious beliefs, right?
Yes.
If everything is good, God has done it for me. If everything is bad, it was the devil.
Right.
The devil made me do it. Oh, right. God gave me this job. It's like, are you people serious? They don't take responsibility at all. And that is the worst thing about religion. The lack of taking responsibility. It's always pushed off on someone else.
Right.
I'm suffering. God is allowing me to suffer. No, Negro, get up, go hustle, and make something of yourself. No, this is my testing. Like, say, God is testing me right now. He's going to allow me to suffer. So when I come through it, I'll be better.
Right. In the meantime, you suffer. You don't know when the next meal is, and now you're talking about,
Don't know when the next meal is coming. Don't know how they're going to eat, what they're going to do. And then they bring in children into this nonsense, this tomfoolery.
And another thing that occupied a lot of Africans, I'm going to talk about Africans because I know
that's your people.
My people. Is education. Education, yes, is good. Okay, to be literacy is good. But some of these things that we go into college for, instead of learning be an entrepreneur, learning something that you actually going to use in life. We're going to study something that's got nothing to do with because you have to look at the market. You got to sell yourself like, okay, where is the world shifting to? I don't want to go and do radiology knowing that I'm not going to find no job from like, okay, it's we got to sell ourselves. We got to focus on where the world is shifting towards. You know what I mean? Like, it's okay not to go to college as long as you pursue something that's you're going to use to make money or to better yourself. No, going to college alone doesn't promise you good life.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's about what you're focusing on. Like I told my son that you don't have to go to college, but if you want to, that's fine. But you have other avenues to make money or to be wealthy or to just pursue. Like he wanted to do realty estate. You know what I mean? People are always
real estate. He wants to do real estate.
Yeah, real estate. I mean,
okay.
So people are always gonna buy houses.
Yes.
People are always they're gonna need somewhere to stay. You can focus on that. That's okay.
Yeah, that's really good, actually.
Yeah, nursing, whatever it is, people are always gonna get sick. Those are industries that
what is it? Babies? People, there's a million babies born every day.
Right.
Good business, baby clothes, baby food, anything that has to do with babies.
Right. Those are avenues those are actually
funerals. Every day someone is dying.
Yeah. So basically you got to put yourself in the out there on the market.
But real estate is good. My son is also doing real estate. So if he's interested in it, us encourage him to continue with that.
Right.
I like that. Very smart young man.
Yeah. Going to college alone is good, but it's not a requirement that you got to do that. But I don't know. That's just the way I look at life now.
Experience is what's going to get the job done. People are now looking for experience. They no longer care about what degree you have. Big companies, Google, Twitter, all of the tech companies are looking for you to be certified in a specific field, right? And the certification means that you're going through, you've had the training and you could do this job.
Right.
You go to college 4 years, you get a degree, you come out and no one is hiring.
See? And now, but what it's like you wasted 4 years because you're never gonna be in that, you know what I mean? In that because I have I have a friend of mine, like right now he works in, I'm not gonna call his name obviously, but he's
No,
I'm kidding.
I'm only kidding. Go ahead.
He went to college for like 6 years doing some kind of degree that I'm like, come on. Now he's in a factory packaging stuff. He's been in a factory packaging stuff for the past 5 years.
Working in that Amazon warehouse.
Like, those are 6 years that you ain't never gonna recover. I think you just wasted those 6 years. You know what I mean?
Right.
But then again, it's the mentality that you want to be known as an educated guy. Like, oh, this guy is so educated, but you're poor.
That's the thing.
But you're poor. Okay, you got all these degrees and masters, but dude, you borrowing money from somebody who ain't got no degree at all. You're poor. You know what I mean? Financially,
Financially, but he's also poor mentally.
Yeah.
Because everything starts up here. It's a mindset.
Right.
It starts with the mindset.
Hey.
Let me show you guys some of our sponsors for today's show. Professional pressure washing service, residential, commercial, industrial. If you guys ever need pearl washing, check them up, especially if you're in the Illinois area, Chicago, Dearborn, I think, Deerfield, Belmont, wherever. Check them out, professional. So give them a call, 708-250-26. I'm sorry, 2608. Give them a call. They do everything from roof, patios, driveways, sidewalk, concrete fences, garage doors, everything. So give them a call. That's Way Up Live pressure washing service. Do you need their service, Bajja? Can you hear me?
Okay.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Oh, okay. I said, do you need pressure washing service?
Yes, I do. I'm gonna have to hit them up. I'm gonna have to hit them up. I need this. I need this way of pressure. I heard about them though.
Yeah, definitely hit them up. They're one of our sponsors today. We got some upcoming shows. Your girl Lady B Bless will be streaming live on the 16th. I'm going to be talking about building brand. So I'm doing a masterclass about building your brand 101. So this is on Eventbrite. So you guys can look it up or send me an inbox and I'll get you guys more information on that. And for all of my my social media people that is interested in digital marketing, I'm doing a class for beginners. So this is going to be April 11th, 18th, and the 25th. It's a 2-hour class. It's $14.99 per class. It is all done online. So definitely go to my Facebook page at www.afb.com/Lady B Bless, and you'll be able to sign up for these classes. We're gonna take do we have some more music?
Yes, Lady B, throw some more.
Let's see what we got going on.
Damn, it's fuck, I'm up, give it to them, hey, give it to them, come on, hey, give it to them, give it to them,
Joanna, your busy body busy tonight. Joanna, making all the dummy tonight. Joanna, your busy body giving me life, oh, hey life, hey. Why you do me like Joanna, Joanna? Why you do me like Joanna, Joanna? How you gonna do me like Joanna, Joanna? Hey Joanna, Joanna? Ay ay ay. Hey, how you gonna play me like Drogba? How you gonna do me like Drogba? Oh, DJ Drogba, DJ Drogba. Joanna, your busy body busy tonight. Joanna, making all the dummy tonight. Joanna, your busy body giving me life, oh, hey life, hey. How you do me like Joanna, Joanna? How you do me like Joanna, Joanna? How you gonna do me like Joanna, Joanna? Hey Joanna, Joanna? Joanna, why you do me just like that? I go give you all my loving. Love me too, I love you back. Joanna, you be the man, damn sugar. Oh, hey. Give me your goodie bag, I want your goodie bag, baby. Give me your goodie bag, I want your goodie bag, baby. Big package, hey. How do I manage? Hey, you gon' make me turn savage. Hey, body cause damage. Hey, Joanna, Joanna. How you do me like hey, Joanna, Joanna? How you gonna do me like Joanna, Joanna? Hey Joanna, Joanna? Ay ay ay. Hey, how you gonna play me like Drogba? How you gonna do me like Drogba? Oh, DJ Drogba, hey, DJ Drogba. Give it to them, hey, give it to them, hands up, give it to them, hey, give it to them.
Hey.
Give it to them.
That Afrobeat, my gosh.
Yeah, it's popping.
Afrobeat is what? It's on top of the world. You know, it's beat out reggae. Oh.
Yeah, it's been on top actually for the past 3-5 years.
Yes.
Yeah.
And now it's the most played music in the clubs, Europe and America.
And guess what? It just got initiated in the is it Academy or what? No. on the American music chart. Something.
Oh, wait. The Billboard, yeah.
The Billboard.
The Billboard music US. Let me pull it. Yeah. The Billboard US Afrobeat Song Chart will go live March 29th. So it went live already. So it ranks the 50 most popular Afrobeat song in the country based on weighted formula, incorporating official streams on both subscription and ad-supported tier of leading audio video music service, plus download sales from top music retailers. So Billboard has partnered up with music festival and global Afrobeat brand Afro Nation. Congratulations to Afro Nation for being the first ever US-based chart for Afrobeat music.
Yeah, that's big. That's big.
That is huge. So that just tell you that how big Afrobeat is and how far Afrobeat has come.
Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna be expecting some Afrobeat from you soon.
I got you.
You know you got to do the dub. You got to do the dub on the Afrobeat. The Afrobeat. But okay, ladies and gentlemen, this show is going to be an hour. We normally keep it an hour, but because we started late, we're going to finish late. You know, right? We didn't come late to finish on time. I mean, what type of people will we be? But what I wanted to do, Bajja does Cutting Our Podcast, and I wanted to discuss one of the podcasts that he put up. And this was a podcast that I was like, oh, let's do a collabo, because he was like, oh, I'm looking for a co-host, and I'm like, I could do that. And I brought it to Bajja. He was like, sure, B, I think you can qualify. I mean,
right.
I think you okay.
Nah, you're more than okay. You're more than okay.
Thank you. Now I'm feeling all fuzzy wuzzy inside. So the podcast that I'm gonna add it to the stream. You're gonna hear Elephant Man, blah 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 blah. I know he's proud of his Elephant Man drop.
She's a
and it's called Life Preservation. It's not long, but we're gonna listen to it and dissect it.
Self-preservation.
Self-preservation. Okay, my bad.
Party people everywhere. Come on.
Yeah, they take camera on that side, but it's all good. I can talk to my 20 subscribers.
Did I pass?
Hopefully we can keep on growing.
Very good.
Much respect to all my 20-something subscribers. Welcome back to the Cutting Up Podcast. And I'm your host as always.
I'm camera shy.
Mr. Bajja B. Yes, man.
Camera shy.
I just want to talk to my subscribers out there, you know.
Is that why you're wearing the glasses? I've noticed the glasses is a theme in your podcast. There's a little background behind that, or you're just like the coolness of it all?
No, that's part of it. I'm camera shy, so
you're camera shy.
I'm hiding behind the glasses, so.
Oh, okay. All right. Let's continue.
And it's all about love, you know what I mean? It's all about each one teach one, you know. No one man is an island, you know. So we all.
Oh, your hair looks good.
Thank you.
Pass each other knowledge. We, you know, if you have something that you need to share with people, go ahead and do that. You know, don't hold it back, because it's not gonna. That message is gonna be useless because you already know it. So why not pass it on to the next and let it trend, you know? So I was just thinking the other day, you know, if anybody, it could be a loved one, your man, your woman, you know, your relative, if they decide to walk out of your life, don't stress about it. God knows who exactly you need to be with and when. So never stress out. A person can be either one of two things. A person can be a blessing, or it can be a lesson.
All right, Bajja.
Yes.
Deep.
Yeah. No, it's that's
See,
how I look at it.
I'm
I
sitting
mean,
there, I'm like, a person could be a lesson or a blessing.
yes, yes,
That there said it all.
right.
That there has said it all. And this is what people don't realize today. Like you say, let people go.
Yes,
Be where you are celebrated.
not
Always be
tolerated.
around those that celebrate you.
Yeah,
People are that we're individual, but I really appreciate that point that you made right there. That point. People could be a lesson or a blessing in your life.
yes, yes. You know what I mean? And that's same like what you just said. Be where you're tolerated, not be
Be
where
where
you're
you're
celebrated,
celebrated,
not
not
tolerated.
tolerated.
You know what I mean? Because we don't have time for that anymore. I mean, we just don't have time. Especially when you're up in the edge, you got to do what's best for you.
A lot of people don't realize every individual is fighting their own demons.
Yes.
They're having their own inner battle.
Don't mess with people.
Right? And everyone is looking for outside solution to the internal challenges. Right? And it's not outside of you. You have to start internally.
Within, yes.
Within you.
Yes.
So if you are battling internally and you're trying to date someone and they're battling internally, they both have their inner battles because neither one of them had taken the time to conquer whatever is going on inside them. It's not going to work. Walk away.
Yes.
Walk away. Take the lessons and go. Take the lesson and go. Or if you cannot, take the blessing and go with it. All right, let's continue.
You got to keep it moving. Yeah.
Keep it moving.
So never stress out when somebody walks away from you, out of your life. It could be somebody that you've known all of your life. It could have been somebody that you have loved all of your life. If they decide to walk away, let it be. And by all means, by any means necessary, try not to stress about it. Yes, it's not that easy. It's easier said than done. But eventually, you need to let it go. And you cannot stress about it. Never concentrate on something that you can't control. Okay? That's just what I think. And parents, adults, let's tell our kids that we love them.
All right.
I know you had something to talk about.
No. This is good. This is good because African parents don't tell the kids they love them.
No, we didn't grow up like that.
Black people don't do it. We're not affectionate with our children. You will see white people hugging their kids and rubbing them like little pets and just carrying them like.
You know what? But thinking about it, it's on. I understand why, because when it comes to African Black people, you know what I mean, we raise our kids to be tough because this is a tough world for us.
Mm-hmm.
White people got it made. White people are deputized by the governments and all these things. We have to be tough. We have no time to be all
lovey-dovey with our kids.
Like when you're inside the house internally, it's okay. It's very important to show your kids that you love them. Express it here and there. Express it. But at the same time, as Black people, we have to be strong because once you step outside your house, that's another demon you got to battle.
What's the hardest thing what's the hardest thing to do in the U.S.? Raise a Black man.
It is hard. It is
raising
hard.
Black boys in America.
Yes. Every time they step out, it's like, man, I got to make sure that my kid makes it home.
My son came to me with a piece of paper. You know what it's for? a gun permit.
Say it again.
My son printed off a piece of paper on my printer last night.
Okay.
Guess what it's for?
No idea.
A gun permit.
Really? Okay.
What? He's 23.
Yeah.
So what am I gonna do? I'm like, just get to a gun range, because everyone is looking to protect themselves.
Yes.
He's tall. He's a little big. He's very, very dark. That alone
is intimidating.
It used to be the worst when he was in school, right? It was always, the teachers feel intimidated. Picking and messing just because, So
right.
when it hit me last night, I'm like, well, he's grown. There's not too much I could say or do, right? But at the same time, I don't blame him. I don't blame it at all. I told him, just as long you go to the because there's every 2-3 blocks is a gun range.
Yes.
It's like this is North Carolina. We have the right to bear arms here. It's like you could carry conceal carry or out. You don't have to conceal it. So any given day you go in the South, this is a good old South, good old boy South, you will see people walking with their little holsters like we deep down in the South.
Like in Texas, you don't need no permit. You don't need nothing.
Yeah. When you drive in, put it on the seat. So I don't know, it's a subject that we need to discuss with our kids, especially our boys. It's hard raising boys. I mean, it's hard raising children, period. I think girls we could shield them a little more than we can the black males.
True.
We can the black males. And I'm glad that I didn't raise them with any religion, so they think that they have to go to a church and bow in front of a statue of a white person and call it the Lord and Savior. Like so many people, they will be on TV, but Black Lives Matter, but yet what are you worshiping?
Right. I mean, like nowadays, the mentality that we have is I would rather be judged by 12 than carried by 6. I mean, I'm gonna take my chances out there.
That's right. That is right.
Your
chances increase when you're judged by that 12.
Yeah.
There's no chance with those 6. That's it. That's the end of the road.
Exactly.
All right, let's listen to some more.
All right.
That 4-letter word should not be a foreign word. It should be a domestic word. It should be something that just flies out of your mouth. And you gotta mean it. Loving your kids, it doesn't mean you have to buy them the latest Jordan. It doesn't mean that you got to buy them the latest Gucci. Loving your kids is emotional. Spending time with them, teaching them the ways of life, helping them out. Participate with your kids. If you are able to run around in the park, by any means necessary, go ahead and run around. You might not be able to keep up, but just your presence alone around them is priceless. So we need to tell our kids that we love them. And it just doesn't pertain to our biological kids as well. It pertains to our neighborhood, to the kid next door that you've seen grown or they're growing. Just tell that kid, just experiment, just try it. Tell that kid that you love him or love her.
It's an experiment.
You could be saving a life. You could be saving a life.
You can't be walking up to no kids in 2022 telling you love them.
No. But no, see, when you look at it that way, yes, it sounds bad. But remember, if you see
Mommy, the crazy man is telling me he loves me.
But if you hear what I said in there, I say the kids that you have seen growing up, the kids, you know what I mean? Like in your little neighborhood, what kid this is, your kid. This kid plays with your kids as well. You know what I mean? Not just walking to any stranger, any kid saying, "Hey, I love you." No, I'm not saying that. You know, the kids that are around you, they know you. Like, hey,
The one you
that's
grew up, the
Mr.
one like
Bajja there.
family.
Yeah, I mean, because that little area, the little community, we know each other. You know, just say, hey, just giving them vote of confidence. But yes, I don't expect any strange man walking up to my son and say, hey, or a strange woman say, hey, I love you. Yeah, that's not it. that's that's not the point. No, that would be weird. That would be so weird. I'm
Yeah,
talking about the
that would
inner
definitely
circle.
be weird. I love your topics. I love the Cutting Up podcast. I've watched all of them, and during the week we're gonna every Monday we'll try to bring 1 or 2 points out, things that we're doing, even with my podcast and people that I've interviewed. I'm gonna incorporate it in the show. We're here. If anyone wants to reach with us, you guys, to hear the rest of this podcast, go to Cutting Up Podcast on YouTube, right? So go to YouTube and look for Cutting Up Podcast, and you can hear the rest of this podcast. Trust me, Bajja says some deep things. He goes very deep when he feels like it. Catch the ones when he wake up early in the morning. You're gonna hear the Bajja voice.
The deep voice. It gets lighter by the day.
By night, you'll be like, "Who am I talking to, Bajja? Where you at?"
Right.
So if you guys want to hear the rest of that, go check it out. What's the It's on YouTube, yeah?
Yes, the Cutting Up Podcast. CUTTIN podcast.
Yeah, so you guys check that out on YouTube, and I have one more message to play, and we're gonna come back and we're gonna wrap it up for today. Greeting everyone. I'm Lady Be Blessed, the president of the Global Progressive Women's Network, an international network of women and men who are dedicated to promoting women-focused businesses, companies, projects, and organizations worldwide. I'm here today with a heartfelt thanks and gratitude to all of those that participated in our Women's Month event. Thank you for your time, your love, and your support. As we know, CSW 66 is over, and preparation is already on its way for CSW 67, with the first meeting already being held on March 25th at the UN headquarters in New York. The theme for 2023 is set as innovation and technological change and education in the digital age for achieving gender equality and empowerment for all women and girls. It is my hope that CSW 67 will be held in person next year, so I'm going to cross my fingers on that. The International Women's Day theme, Break the Bias, will continue until 2023. So let's continue sharing our stories of breaking the bias. A number of GPW network events are planned for 2022, including but not limited to training, workshops, seminars, and conventions. GPW network membership benefits are designed for professional women to allow them to grow their businesses and careers through networking opportunities, resources, and support. Through our online and in-person events, as well as partnership with established industry leaders, we equip our members with the tools and connections they need to maximize their leadership potentials. Consider becoming a member today by logging on to www.gpwnetwork.org. Thank you. And we are back. That's my network, the GPW network.
You're doing it all, B. You're doing it all.
I'm trying, Bajja. I'm trying. I'm trying. Thank you for your support. You're always been so supportive.
No, I see good. I see a lot of I mean, good things has to be supported.
Thank you so much.
You
I'm
know?
not even gonna. I didn't even mention my book. I mentioned it a little. My book, Digital Detox. It's out. Um, Lulu Bookstore. So at lulu.com, everyone go grab your copy. I will be doing some giveaways soon. Um, I'm waiting for some more copies to come in. I just wanted to see how they look. So I'm waiting for some more copies to come in. I'll be doing signed autograph copies of the book very soon. So this is my first book. I am scheduled to do 5 books this year. We'll see how it
That was
goes.
my next question. I was like, you're gonna write another one, right?
Yes, I'm doing a book on leadership. It's a work in progress, and it's going to be how to be an effective leader. So that's my next book is on leadership, and then I'm doing one on emotional intelligence, right? How we need emotional intelligence just to make it through life.
Right.
And I write a lot from my own experience. Some of the things in here is from my experience when I realized that I was addicted to social media. I spent a lot of time on social media. I do social media marketing, digital marketing. So it was very easy for me to be on social media. I used to clock in over 40 hours a week. So that's like a full-time job. So now I'm under 20 hours a week on social media. I have a app on my phone that tracks my social media use as far as my phone is concerned, not my laptop or my computer. But for me, you'll see I have 3 phones, a laptop, and a computer all in front of me right now. And I used to be constantly on it. I've gained like over 40 pounds just sitting here for the last 2 years. So, and it really was bad for my health. It still is. You realize, and then you get headaches, blur vision. There's a lot of things that come when we sit in front of these devices.
Right.
It messes with your eyes and everything. So if you have any of these conditions, you want to know where it's coming from. It could be your devices, even like the rays that they give off. Like they tell pregnant people don't stand in front of a microwave, right? It's the same thing with some of the phones. And like I never put my phone to my ears anymore. It's always on speaker or I'm on wireless, right?
Oh,
So
wow.
these, yeah,
We
because
need
these
to
are
talk
things.
about that. We need to talk
Yeah,
about that
yeah,
next.
because breast cancer in women increased a lot because women put their phone in their bra.
Wow.
Scientific, yes, that's been documented. Because and when they ask the women with their phone, they put it, but that's radiation.
Right.
So breast cancer's increased. So that's why they had a campaign a time ago about stop putting your phone in your bra because that's easy way to put it. You at the club, you stick it in there.
No, those are jewels, though. I mean, that's information.
That's yes.
A lot of people
So we'll
didn't know.
talk about that some more time. I have to get you a copy so we can have some more
I'm
discussions
gonna buy my
on.
copy. It's okay. I'm gonna support. I'm gonna buy my copy.
Yes, thank you so much. But I think this show is going to be great. I'm looking forward to more episodes.
Consistency is everything. So
Consistency is everything. So, excuse us if we're late. This is our first show, but I think it went well. I enjoyed.
me too. So I mean, this is good.
I
We need to talk
enjoyed.
about it. Yes.
Yes. So anyway, people, thank you so much. We appreciate everyone being here. And we'll be back next Monday, same time, same back channel. We'll tweak it up some more and see how we could, do better, get a larger listenership or viewership. Let people know how to view it on the Africa Web Radio website. When you go on the website, underneath the radio player, there is a embedded video streaming that you could watch us live. If you're part of the chat, when you go to the chat, on top of the chat, you're going to see Afro Carib Radio Morning Show. You click that and it opens up the video and you'll be able to see it. These shows are recorded for rebroadcast, so you can watch it anytime.
So
So
yeah,
it's
that
going to
was
be
my
on
question.
YouTube.
Like for those people who missed the show, can they?
Yes. So I'll
So
send you the
where is
link,
this gonna be on the
Bajja,
website? The show.
and you could send it out to people that they could, grab the show.
All right.
So we appreciate everyone. Follow our YouTube channel. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Next week, we're going to also be streaming live to Cutting Up Podcast channel. So we'll be on Lady Be Blessed channel, Cutting Up Podcast, and Africa Radio channel next week. So everyone could tune in and we could help Bajja with his 20 subscribers. Please go subscribe.
20 subscribers.
Subscribe and get the ball rolling. It's been a pleasure, and thanks everyone. And we are out of here. Any last words, B?
No last words, but let's meet again next week.
We will. I'll be. It's a date, though. Yeah. What was it? It'll be brunch. I hope you bring me something good like breakfast, some good food. Food is not my friend. I know.
So good. We all need it.
That's right. It was a pleasure. All right. So I'll see you again.
All right, then.
Next week. Bye, everyone.
Bye.